That'll be my research one. Palmetto.
Double shots for days. What do we got going on here? We got remnants of the. We have remnants of the cannon on the screen. Do you see that? Look at it. Or do we have lint on the? Might have lint on the camera. Let me get a microphone.
No, I think that's it. Because it's smoke. Yep.
What the heck? Love that. Alright, perfect. Cannon smoky tonight.
And I just got my car washed.
Was that thunder?
Sounded like it. It didn't say it was going to rain.
Certainly is looking dark.
So we got that. You get the. So baseball is first.
How many we got in baseball? How many
Two
double
boxes.
shot? 2 double shots?
2 double shots.
Alright, let me cook the double shots real quick.
And we need the H2 boxes.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Let me welcome in everyone. 2 boxes of the H2. I'm going to grab that real quick.
We're random for the double shots. The dice have still, the gremlin has still got the dice. We got 5. Regardless of the number, this is just the positioning. 2. 2 in the break, and I'll do the next one right after. 2 in the break, and then now we're down to 4. 2 and 4. That will be the bottom one. Sorry. Pretty good. Beautiful. Make some room. A lot of boxes on the shelf and a lot of sold out. You want to show them the nightly rundown. I'm trying to get Will to bring out the Super Soaker next week, Grant. Super Soaker, and then the Wiffle Ball 3000 is coming next week. Sold out. Friday Feast. We're gonna have to retitle that one. Football getting slobber, knocker, and flicka down. Thanks everybody for the sellout. K-Rips and I will do minimal talking,
More ripping.
maximum ripping. Let me get the janitor team in here real quick. Clean out the mat.
Bukkake blast. Grant, I'm half Japanese, so I know what that means. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3. This one? 8, 9. What am I missing?
2 Topps Inception, 2 Prospects, 3 and 2 Wild Card. Oh, it's 3 boxes of the double shot.
3 double shots. All right, let's get another one.
1, 2, or 3.
Let's get one more random. Kick us over. All right, one more double shot. 3. All right, now we're ready. Baseball is
Sold out.
sold out. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. Up first tonight, first sellout, Friday Feast, 10-box PYT, high-low bonus, and number match. Everything in the break. High-low bonus Stars and Stripes H2 Old Trusty and number match. $20 right back in your spending account. Everybody in the break for the feast. Thank you for the instant sellout. Hoping for some bangers. Let's see what we got. And let's kick it off. I want to see this trifecta right here because I haven't opened any Inception yet. But we always kick off Prospect Edition. How's it going, Grant? I don't know about you, K-Rips, but I am very excited to not be working. Alright. Padres? Alright. I want to see some Mizorowski while we're at it. Good luck, everyone. Merrill Rook. Waldschmidt on the blue. Looking at 40 on the print. For Arizona. First auto out. Bryce Meckage pitching for, that is the wrong Brewers pitcher. 33 on the Meckage. Meckage will be the low. What was it? Is it right here?
He's throwing away.
Ah.
I told him to do it. And he listens.
My body is also tired, Grant. Got a stub here. Let's see what his jersey number is. Stub. Joe Vetrano, 54. And that is 24 on the print. New low for Vetrano, and that is going to Los Angeles. Dalton Rushing will be the high. That is Dodgers. Batting, Cole Foster, Giants. Casey and Redfield.
Who does Joe play for? Dodgers. Here's the low.
Joe Schmo. We'll get the low and high up after this. Silver Facundo. Drew Thorpe, 64 on the print. There's valued. I've seen Bazana be a redemption. I really hope that's the case, because the other redemption is not it. And if you're jumping in for football, it'll probably go
35, 40 minutes.
6:45, we'll say. Seaver King, Nationals, new high alert. And there's Max Anderson, 42 of 49 on the scopes. Nice one. Tigers. Tigers and Grant. Grant getting Max. Alright. Hi. Vetrano low. Let's get this redemption out of the way. Future Legend Signatures Mojo. That is on card. Luke Keyshaw. I want to say he is a Blue Jay. K-Rips likes it better when he has to look it up, though.
Minnesota Twins.
There you go. That's why you don't go off my first assumption. Twins. Twins and Ben. Jacob Melton for the Stros. 48 on the print there. Pitching. That is new low. Nate Dom to 99. Looking like Mets. Mets and Brian. Good thing about this one, regardless, Mets and Yankees both going to Brian. Congrats, Brian. New low. Alright, final pack here. Stafura on the chrome. Leo for Grant. 19 on the print. And Velorio, that is Yankees. On the silver. For Yarte and Griffin. Inception. Twin. I knew it was a blue team, but my guess was incorrect.
That's a thickie.
This one is thicker. Thicker is normally harder to hit. Let's see. All right, first experience. Dane Myers. That is Marlins. How about the Gas Man for the Brewers on the base? 58 on the yellow. Riley. That's going to Brian. 6 of 50. Alvarez. Which one is the auto? No auto. Marte there on the base. And Kierstead. Pair of rooks. And this one is to 200. And that is not bad at all for the Giants. That is Michael Brown. There you go, Michael. I deserve it, K-Rips. Let's go ahead and test it out. Nice one. I wonder if his stuff is still red hot. Alright, double shot. 1 of 3.
It's still low right now.
2.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a very nice one. There we go. Double shot. Numero uno is going to Tampa. Carson Williams. Also Michael. 16 on the print. Carson. That is Boys of Summer. And that is Dylan Cruz patch auto. Alumni out of Stars and Stripes going to Murphy. That is to 25 as well. Very nice. There you go, Murphy.
Prospect.
Prospect wild card.
Yeah.
I like what you're saying. Alright, Prospect's time to shine. I want to see a kaboom.
Have we hit a boot? Yeah, we have one, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the only one I've ever seen.
So this must be really, really short printed.
Tough cookies to crack. Ledbetter on the chrome. Skeens on the base. Carson Binge. 81 there on the print. And Dason Hill for the Twins. 122. That will be the new high for Minnesota.
Minnetonka.
Minnetonka. Okay, we might not be going to the club later. Look how dark it is.
No. Or is that the window tint?
Paul Wilson for Detroit. 31 there. 69 and 99, Jacob Melton. And Fenwick going to Miami. 30 of 49 on Fenwick. Miami for Ben. Miami always getting cards. There's a Mojo. I don't actually know what Mojo is numbered to, so we're about to find out. There is the new high. 292. Dalton rushing. Oh, this one's going to be nice. Bryce Cunningham. That is New York on the Mojo. 24 of 25, so the redemption will be to 25. It'll look exactly like that. $292 is really up there, by the way. Congrats, Dodgers. Laser. Thomas, that is St. Louis. 37 of 39. Condon and Tanner Hall pitching for the Twins. 16 on the print.
And we have a buyer.
The number 1 Twins buyer just stepped in the building.
Tanner Hall.
Ben. No kaboom yet. That is silver for JD. Arizona. Caleb Bonnemer. Brian Holiday. St. Louis on the auto. Sid Finch and Langevin. Alright, final pack here. Blue Kalen Culpepper. 6 on the print. 006 out of 149. That is also for Minnesota. And there we go. How about College Ties Duel? Should be Astros and Tigers. Houston is Brian with the Matthews, and Tigers is Grant with the Max Anderson. 10 of 25, very nice. Haven't seen a duel in this, that's very nice. Hughes and Clemmy. We got a duel coming up.
Yummy, yummy. My tummy.
Grant, that's going to be between Grant and... I already said it. Grant and Brian.
So we'll have a randomizer.
Random at the end.
So Grant and who?
Grant and Brian Kennedy.
For what teams?
Astros. And there we go.
And
Astros and Tigers. There's our 1 of 1. The low will be reborn. This is where it gets tricky. That is to 25 or less, and then here's the last one. Absolutely just tucked in there. 2 more. Sheesh. There it is. Emptiness. First one out. 2 of 2. Chase Burns. I believe Chase Burns is the Reds.
Reds.
Number match for the Reds. There's 20 back. Going to Michael. Very nice. Rookie Heat. That will be the temporary low. We know the 1-on-1 is coming though. right, Francisco Morales. How about back-to-back number matches? 3 of 3. This looks like a Nationals uniform, but we will fire up the Google and confirm. Up next, Denzer Guzman. 7 of 8. Breaking our streak. There we go.
Who are we looking at?
Francisco Morales. Phillies for Morales. The Phillies. Phillies and Brian. Guzman Angels. How about Yainer for a Ranger? There we go. 3 of 5. So Phillies taking down a 20 spot as well, Brian. And then here will be another number match. And the low. Let's see what we got. That is Jefferson Cuero. 1 of 1. Believe he is a Brewer. If so, that is Grant. Hope I'm not breaking your heart, Grant. I believe he's a Brewer.
So Guzman is Angels?
Yep. 2 of 99, no more. Go. Double shot number 2 of the night.
This is definitely Milwaukee.
I would just confirm it. That's my best guess.
Grant said Brewer for Cuero.
How about more Chase Burns? Diamond Wonders. Come on, Padres. Feeling ya. This was a Leaf Auto back to the Reds with Chase Burns.
Yeah, Brewers.
Brewers. Grant is in the runnings for the low. That is Will Clark definitive. Giants are smushing. On card. Jeez. Beautiful. That is 9 of 25. That one's a beaut. Alright. Grant will move in at the low. Unless another 101 ties it. That might be a lockdown.
Hold on, I need that thing real quick.
Yep, tag it.
I gotta do this.
Slice up. Let's get draft going. All right. There is our super pack. Perfect. Jared Jones kicking us off. We'll fly through the base. Puffed. Halpin first. Bobby Miller. Our blue Daniel Lynch 106 on the print. Royals. Refractor of Lodzinski. Alvarez refractor. There's a Jordan Walker refractor. Going out to the Cards. And Logan Allen on the first refractor as well. Bobby. Prospect Bobby there. Baumler. Candley. Norris and Dominguez. Howell. There's Ad Imond of Ashby. That doesn't look like Chase Burns. Which one? Oh, this? That one? Yeah, that's it. I feel like they didn't use the best picture there. Could be a lot of different people. Soderstrom first. Allen and Klein. Alright. Let's see if this next bottom half with the auto will smack. Win Casey on the first. Evan Carter first. There's Torque. Cavalli and McMahon. Fly through the rest of the paper. Lofton. No Pete Crow yet. Detmer's first. There's Heston. Dyer, Ed Howard, and Larnick. Alright. Lewis Gill, Drew Romo first refractor. And that is Howard Caraway for the Cubs. Franklin Knack. Dyer. Soderstrom Chrome. That is Ed Howard on the blue. 139 of 150 for the Cubbies. Chicago and Michael. Oh. I saw Mets colors. Isaiah Green. That is one off a number match for the Mets as well. On the purple, going to Brian.
JP.
69th overall. I don't know what has happened with Isaiah.
I don't know about all that, JP.
Yeah, JP, I got you.
Oh gosh.
I'll do it on this box. Alright, there we go. Emptiness. No way we can top that last one. I feel like that was an anomaly.
Maybe this is a better box.
Maybe. Mustache Man. Guardians. What do we have? Yeah, Kyle Manzardo. Date of birth. 7/18/2000. Just sneaking into the 2000s. Kershaw. That's 88 on Kershaw. Indy Rodriguez on the green. Another 2000s. Behind it, Zach Galoff. Born in 99, and a Rosarena. Looking older than a 95. Here's our ink. Orioles Rook. That is Dan Basali. K-Rip. Here we go. 2 good boxes of Inception. Mr. Holiday. Unfortunately, JP, I'm not going to give you his date of birth here. But that is the base rookie and emerging stars auto. We've got 3 and 2, one last double shot. Stay tuned. K-Rip's about to dominate. He's about to pull a Julius Peppers helmet in this next break.
That'd be kind of sick.
Or Musin Muhammad
The Moose.
tonight. All right. Gary Carter kicking us off. 41 of 99. Jet. 14 of 99 for the Mets. Wrapping it with Celestin. 22 on the print for the Mariners. That is 67 of 99 on Carter. Red Sox and Michael. Very nice. And then 12 of 25. The Aiden Miller. Looks good. That's going to Brian. There you go, Brian. The Orioles were super due. I remember when the Orioles hit a ton. It's like they've been nerfed. Alright, we got a last shot at a Padres hit for Grant.
Thank you. It is, JP. We're all sold out for the next 2 breaks. Or I guess, including this next 3.
Spam. Just spam the IG and say, we want more. A minimum of 10 every night. Alright, final 2. That is Derek Jeter on the blue sparkle. Blue, black, gold. Short print for the Yankees. And wrapping it up.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Alright. I guess they were really due. That's Eddie Murray Gold Ink. Sheesh.
2 of 5.
Uh,
We'll do it again.
very nice.
Do the double cannon.
Would you rather have this Eddie Murray on card or Jackson Holiday? If you got to pick one.
I would pick that because you already know what he's done.
Didn't know the values. Well,
I would do this. This is actually pretty cool. On a little, look at his stash.
recap. Grant does take the low with the Brewers. With Mr. Jefferson. So he'll take down Stars and Stripes H2 number 1. Number 2 is for the Dodgers. That's going to Michael. Nice, Michael. Taking down the other Stars and Stripes. And then we got this little sweat one. Matthews and Anderson duel. The 25 between Grant and Brian. Let K-Rips bring that over.
Reroll, no rerolls. Snake Eyes were not rerolled tonight because that's how we're feeling.
Let's go.
And it is 11. Good luck, everyone. And 11. And it goes to the Tigers.
It is going to be Max.
So Grant.
Grant taking down the Max Anderson Bryce Matthews duel. Bryce Matthews is very nice. As confirmed by OTF. All right. That'll do it for baseball. Let's get a quick recap. K-Rips has been a top-loading machine.
Thank you.
Cannot do it without him. Tanner Hall.
Likewise.
Bryce Cunningham on the Mojo. No Mizorowski. How about this beauty? Chung Hu. The Giants. Giants smacked. Riley to 199. DeVries. Probably the lone Padre. Valorio auto. The Toronto on the stub. Melton red. There's the Twins on the on card to 25. How about another Max Anderson? Max was really paying you out on them, Grant. Drew Thorpe, rushing. Cole Foster and Mekaj. Makaj. There's the duel. Matthews and Anderson. Eddie Murray to 5. Gold ink. Jeter on the short print. Kind of mad there on the. There are, 3 and 2's got some monster boxes. That one was more of a mad level. Holiday to 75. Teased with the Mets first auto. It is Isaiah Green. Some chrome, some first. Nice Walker first for the Cardinals. Nate Dome and Culpepper there. Into the wild card arena, Yener Fernandez. 20 spot for the Reds. That was 2 of 2. Dylan Cruz to 25 for the Nationals. Carson Williams, 49 for the Rays.
And for the folks that have the number matches, the gift cards have been sent already.
Cards already sent. Accounting department is tuned into the stream, blinging out gift cards. Will Clark on card. That one's to 25. We had Morales. Phillies number match for Brian. Chase Burns again. That one's 1 of 3. And then Denzer. Wrapping things up. Thanks, everybody. That will do it for baseball. We'll see you in just a minute for
Peace.
football.
Well, no, I just know how to do the gift card thing now, so I just that way we don't have to keep writing them down.
All right, K-Rips is over here saying he's the only one that can pull XRCs in this whole store.
I don't know about that.
Let me clean this mat looking spick and span for him.
Let's give the audience a minute or two to
Go get a cold beverage if you would like. Because up next is the Slobber Knocker. First of its kind. Who stole the Bengals? Z is pissed. Drake and JJ McCarthy. That was an absolute skunking with the dads. And I didn't like what I saw.
work on some things before I go for college. Yes, sir.
Who you gonna play college for?
Well, coming off a year of not playing, I'll probably end up going to a JUCO to start off.
See, I played baseball my whole, I mean, everywhere. I done got older, but, and I hated school. I could tell. I hated school. And I was going to Woodward to play.
Okay.
They told me to, go to a junior college and transfer. They said, we will be young and it's gonna be hard time. You want everything to be exactly what you do. And,
All right, it is officially go time. Let's take a look how many double shots. 3 double shots in this. Let me queue up Jim Mint then. How many do we have in this run? 5. Alright. Picking our double shots 4 times. 3, 4, and 5. Making it easy. 1 and 2 are staying. Are leaving, actually.
Ooh.
3, 4, and 5 in the break.
Ooh, I love this break.
All right.
You love this break? Because we're ready. Grant, I'm going to try my best with these magical hands. All right. Welcome to break number 2 of the night. Friday, June 27th, we have Slobber Knocker 12-box Pick Your Team Mixer Break number 1. We have quite a few boxes. As you could see, we have all the below in the break, including 3 of the famous collectibles double shot. We do have high-lows.
Oh, yeah. Look at this.
We do have high-lows, which will get the Absolute Football 2023 Blasters, and Number Match will also get $20 break credit. And here are the teams and the respective people that has those teams.
The Slobber Knocker.
And, of course, Last Spot Mojo goes to the Titans with Dan. Good luck to you all. And, Dan, you have Last Spot Mojo. And without further ado, let's get to ripping.
I hear you, Z. The goal here tonight, I'm on sleeving duty. I'm trying to sleeve these your big hits.
All right.
I might inscribe a couple of them if requested.
Also, base cards signed at T-John.
He says, I like that shield. I want another one.
What shield?
Z hit a Max Crosby shield out of Phoenix in one of the breaks.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Alright. Case hit needs to be brung.
Base pack.
Gotta start slow to build the crescendo up.
Jonathan Allen. And that is number 34 out of 75 for the Commanders.
Commanders and Vicky with the Commanders in this one. $34.
Caleb Williams on the blueprints. And that is blue, number 10 out of 35. There you go, Bears.
Sheesh.
Lad. Brandon Freedom Fisk.
Bears with the little chunks back there. That's a Vicky. That will be the low.
Future is now. Future is now. J. Jeff.
What do you think, Taylor? Is it growing on you now that the price is pretty low?
Encore?
Yeah.
Not really. It's not. Oh. Kellen Winslow.
It's growing on me with that Kellen.
For the
Chargers.
Chargers.
Chargers and Vicky.
73 out of 99. Our new high.
Very nice, Vicky.
Blueprints. JSN. 29 out of 150. For the Sea Chickens, we have a randomizer, Team Pinnacle, and Will Reichard.
What's Kellen, the new high?
Mm-hmm.
73.
56 out of 75 on Maris Lufile. Going to the boys. We have another randomizer. Minshew. Head to head, another randomizer.
Who doesn't love a good slaughter after Michael?
And another Chargers hit. Lad McConkey on the patch. 129 out of 199. Our new high.
Chargers just upgrading themselves there.
Another randomizer and trade bench.
Lad on the Pinnacle Express.
Alright, everyone, good luck on the optic. Parker Washington, Clayton Tune on the silver rookie, Kalijah Cansey on the blue hyper for the Bucks, Bettis Herbert.
Z with the Bucks.
With the Buckaroos. HN, Jason Taylor on the silver. That thunder's coming down.
Yep.
Tyler Lacey on the blue hyper for the Jags, Jaguars have been hitting hot. Did you see last break?
Mm-hmm.
Jaguars were smacking. Jason Witten, Bryson, Robinson, Michael Mayer. That's a nice hit for the Raiders. Silver Raider rookie. Jahmyr Gibbs on the primary colors.
Michael Mayer.
On to Michael Brown. The Michael to Michael
Connection.
connection. Another one. Dalton Kincaid, blue hyper for the Bills.
Billy's and Vicky.
You got a patch. Reggie, Perry, Carter, Puka, Micah Parsons on the silver, and Cedric Tillman for the Brownies, rookie phenom. All right. So for the
Tillman.
randomizer, just put left and right, and then front and back, like left front and then right back.
Okay.
For the randomizer. You know what? We're gonna go with the big boy. Woo! We're gonna go straight in. Looking for Burrow, Herbert, Hurts. I actually pulled a certified RPA out of a certified RPA of Jalen Hurts, and I sold it like
His
for
stuff
$100.
It's still, well, that's pretty cheap, but his stuff is still not super high.
But it was out of 99, and at the time, his stuff wasn't selling at all.
That's crazy.
Just like my Patrick Mahomes rookie autograph to 25 jersey number I sold for 400,
Well,
2018.
jeez.
My luck is terrible. Will Fuller, Joe Mixon,
Bengals mixing.
Aikman, Taylor, Lockett, Gilmore, LT Green for the Chargers, TJ Hawkinson on the Red Burst, or whatever they call it, the Sunburst, Kirko Cousins for the Vikings, Gordon for the Broncos, got game, touchdown masters, Brett Favre, Lamar Jackson, Van Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, pretty good, KJ Hamler, Will to Win, and another cool one, Flea Flicker for the Packers. That's actually a really cool card.
You guys didn't know 2020, not easy to hit good, not easy to pull rookie QBs.
Ed Oliver for the Bills. Debo. Roddy White. He was a beast. Kenneth Walker. 14 out of 24. And autograph. Tony Richardson for the Chiefs.
Tony Richardson, Chiefs and Brian.
There you go, Brian.
What's the low?
10.
10. K9 not gonna cut it. That's Matt Kahn and the Chickens.
Get a little double shot action in. Ooh. Was it Sunday King? CJ Stroud.
Very nice. Texans and Michael.
There you go, Michael. $2024 Prism. Can we do it? Bo Nix. Barbershop. Red, white, and blue Prism. PSA 9. There you go, Broncos.
Broncos.
Vicky.
Vicky and the Broncos. I like that red, white, and blue.
I've always liked those.
Fantastic.
Filler. Ramondre, David, Simmons, Filler Cheese, Ricky Pearsall on the contours base, and Terrion Arnold. Ooh, this is thick patch. Good luck. Travis Kelce, Olive Garden, Jalen Wright, 13 out of 49. Rookie Phenom patch for the Dolphins.
Dolphins and Ben.
There you go, Ben. Following up with the green Chris Jones. 186 is the new high out of 199.
Cut.
And Joe Alt for the Chargers. Very nice. 172 out of 399.
Triple numbered card there.
Mm-hmm. New highs, the Chris Jones. Little some. Ooh, we got a... Roma Dunze, 66 out of 99. RPA. Look at that patch. Ooh.
Oh,
Romeo.
we gotta bring in the cannon eventually. That start.
Here we got our new low. 3 out of 25. Trey McBride. There you go, Cardinals. And a Jane Daniels base.
Getting Jane Daniels based in Phoenix Hobby is very difficult. Hello?
Mixon, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the contours, and DJ James. Trevor Lawrence on the Phoenix parallel, not numbered, and Michael Penix Jr. on the base. T-Law, we got a red incoming. Puka, Filler, Malachi Corley, and a Troy Franklin for the Broncos to go along with that Bo Nix. 54 out of 99. There you go, Broncos.
Huh?
Ooh. Roman Wilson, P. John's favorite guy, and Jaheim Bell, 52 out of 299 for the Patriots.
Wilson.
Oh, we got a really thick one here. Oh, we got Sonatted, 89 out of 99.
Ooh, chunky Sonat.
There you go, Commanders though. Woof.
You can't get Jaden, so you're pleased with any autos.
And Raiders with the new high, 345 out of 399. Max Crosby.
New high?
New high. Blue Justin Simmons, 148 out of 249 for the Falcons. Got another blue coming. Ooh, Jalen Wright, Dolphins, and that is numbered 25 out of 50. There you go, Dolphins. Najee. Blue Deshaun Watson, 203 out of 249 for the Brownies. And Xavier Worthy blue, 193 out of 249 for the Chiefs. There you go, Chiefs. Alright, good luck everyone. Last pack of Phoenix. We got a Filler Cheese. Various Ward Silver. Ooh, that's a good one. Malik Neighbors rookie rising on the Phoenix parallel. And Kool-Aid McKinstry on the base.
There he is. Grant is on the board. Where Grant, the two big boys still left. That's where you need to engage.
I used to love ripping these. Probably ripped a little too much of these. But...
That's the one I pulled a Mac Jones gold in.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right.
It was a redemption and it was expired by the time I got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There
Mac
he is.
Jones.
Mac Jones.
Kylan Wallace, Najee. And Eric Stokes for the Bulldogs. I believe that's Packers. 32 out of 99.
Let me get the confirmation.
I believe it is Packers. Jalen Hurts on the silver. Not numbered very nice, though. Stafford, Harris, Tua, Chase Young, and Cooper Kupp. It is Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
Grant, we still got some big boys left. That's where it matters the most. Patty French Fries, T-Law, Trevon Moehrig, who is now a Panther. Javante, and we have a redemption. Phillip Rivers is a campus ticket. I think this will be on card.
Here he comes. Mac Jones.
Premium edition. Ooh. 104. Justin Fields.
Loud. That is
So,
Bears and
yeah.
Vicky.
Very nice.
It has expired, but
Still cool. If they have it though, they can send it, right?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you definitely get him on the phone with this one.
Chris Evans. Trying to think who Chris Evans.
Is he a
that
Ram?
Titans?
No.
Bengals. That's right.
The Bengals. Bengals and Vicky.
David Montgomery, 29 out of 99. That should be the Bears. It's interesting how many of these players already changed teams, so it's kind of like you got to think back
So
when they got
many.
drafted. Yeah. Because even Fields on his third team.
Next year, probably his fourth team.
Well, Jets really love him. I don't know who this guy is. TJ Vasher.
TJ Vasher?
I don't know where he got drafted. Devin Singletary. Bills.
TJ Vasher is a Cowboy. Dallas Cowboys for Vasher.
You ain't got me no for my pockets.
Not yet.
You
Yeah.
got anything to do?
Another one that Pigeon will need to look up. Milo Eifler.
Milo Eifler.
There's Milo and Otis.
Devin White going to the Buccaneers. Devin White is Buccaneers, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Let's see what's up with Milo.
When will they do anything for that?
I don't know.
Who got that?
That might be a
Well-
case hit there.
If Pigeon would open, it would have been the same outcome. Campus ID, University of Mississippi. Elijah Moore going to the Jets.
That's going to Ben.
Very nice one there, Ben.
We'll see y'all.
See Horn. Let me look up Milo Eifler.
You're gonna have to look up Patty Fisher. And Tyler Lockett going to the Sea Chickens.
Signed by the Jets initially in 21. Jets taking both Elijah and Milo Eifler. Milo who the Eifler. Crazy. K-Rips pulls more case hits than I do.
Select Richard Seymour going to the Patriots.
There
14
he
out of
is.
25 tie-dye auto.
Here he is. Grant Seymour. Here's Patty Fisher.
Hendon Hooker, Jameer Gibbs, rookie auto. 25 out of 50.
What is that? I don't think someone checked the correct pricing on that.
I don't know, but it has Jameer Gibbs on it.
I know that's rookie Gibbs.
Ooh.
Let me get the double shot facility on the phone. That might have been a mess up. Very nice for Vicky.
Where did Milo go?
Oh, Milo is a Jet. And I gotta look up Patty. Yeah, Milo is the Jets. Let's see about Patty. Patty Fisher. Chargers? Current Charger. Let's see. Draft. Or is he a current Panther? Is this what you have to deal with all the time?
With baseball.
That's
Just put in a question, did Patty Fisher?
Wikipedia. Gotta be it. Did the Panthers draft him?
No, I think he, Dan had said he is signed with the Panthers.
First signed with the Panthers, yep. Patty will go to the Panthers. Carolina. Alright.
All right, P. John, they're calling your name, so I'm gonna
No,
let you.
no.
I'm gonna let you rip because
I'm not going in there. You want me to get in there?
I mean the people asking for you, so go ahead.
There it is. You get one shot. Let's see if it's settled. These were predestined. JP, I know you. That's your thing. What you like to do. Emptiness. Jeez. Why are they so... Let's see. Let's see if it's if these boxes were destined beforehand. Cansey Silver. Oh, not even. There we go. Klecko.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you.
Klecko Orange. Laporta. I think that's the second one. 13 of 49. Lions absolutely paid out beyond belief now. Jets and Rodgers. Another blue. And it's Battle. 38 of 99 on the Battle. And Skronsky. Silver pack here. CD on the field level. More Gibbs. And Forbes. Thompson. Stafford field level silver. Rams. A-Chain silver. Parker. I think the chat might just be trolling tonight. Drew Brees. I can read out the field levels. These are the high numbers. That's number 367. Mixon, and there's Tress Way. That's card 213. Another kind of silver pack here. Something big's inbound. Darren Waller, club level. That's 280. Keaton and AJ. We're still waiting. Will Anderson, Texans. 437. There's Tank Dell and Downs. First numbered card in a minute. Miles Murphy. That is Carrington Valentine. Rookie Packers. 71. Dak. Here's Auto 2. Jalen. Keaton Mitchell. CD. And this, did you just pull this?
Tie-dye one.
The tie-dye, that is Jags. Here's the sweet level Keaton. 72. Travis following these boxes around 56. Alright, final 2. Aiden Silver. The Cheetah. That's a dual Carter. Eagles and Vikings. Grant versus Philly. Grant versus Matt. 1 off a 20 spot. Alright, final shot at a big hit. Will Levis, Carlson, Van Ness. And the Rams are saved at the buzzer. Blue checker. That's 24 on the print. It's always Stefferson as well. How does he do it? That's beautiful, Stefferson. What were you gonna go? Helmet last? Alright, this year's select, and then we got double shot and helmet. Two, and there it is. Gold incoming. Fred Taylor Silver, Neighbors, Carr, and there's McCaffrey. Silver, Darnell Washington. More Neighbors, snapshots. Janu. Alright, there's the 2 floor packs out of the way. More Neighbors, Ricky, Jared Verse, Jalen Carter. 100 right on the dot for the Eagles in a doomsday. Alt. There's Brock Silver. It's a nice one for Michael, CJ, and Patty. Here's Auto 1, the Rattler, Kamani, Caleb Silver, Shaq. Shaq isn't with the Panthers anymore, right? Do we trade him?
I'm not sure.
More Jets, and it's Corley on the burgundy. 33/75. Jets and Benz. Jets are an automatic hit. Go Nick Silver, CJ Silver, Marv Tricolor, Fran and Roger. There's 249. Very nice, Vicky. Silver of Allen. That's the Jags. Waddle on the silver as well. Alright, blue over here. Silver Tua. Gold. I think I was incorrect on that. This looks like more Jets. That's Aaron. 60 on the print. Did you get a gold Aaron Rodgers?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
On Wednesday, I believe.
Jets. What we got here? Red Mojo. Finally something different. Patty. Thibodeau. And it is color match for Kirk. 2 on the print. That is the new low for the Falcons. 2 of 49. There's Brock on the base. And there it is. Someone called double. I had no impact on that one. K-Rips would have smacked that just the same. Here's thick, I believe, patch. And it is none other than Kirby Joseph for the Lions. That's Vicky. 10 of 75 on the Kirby. Brett, and there's Drake. First Drake for Grant. And might have another auto here. Commanders, Austin Jones. $31 on the print for Austin. Jake and Herbie. Is this what they wanted? Is this what they were saying? What were they saying? Is this upside down? Yeah. Dolphins. That's A-Chain and Ben. That's a beautiful card, Ben. And then that is the second one of those. Gold Dak. Boys and Brian. 7 of 10 for Mr. Dak. Quentin. Oof. All right. Trade did get updated. That is Falcons. Falcons take the low and Raiders take the high. Pair of absolute blasters. Waste of gold ink. I'm not a very big Dak Prescott fan. Just continuous. Puka. That's magmatic patch to 75. More Rams, more Stefferson. And more Dolphins. Bob Greasy. these are. Dolphins and Ben collecting it. And there it is. Someone is having an incredible night. His name is Ben. That is more Ben Bison with the Jets. Garrett Wilson. There's Garrett. JP's probably jealous of this Garrett helmet. He might even buy it. This is a pretty good looking helmet. Alright. Reese to 3. Puka. McBride. That is to 25. Double duty Gibbs Hooker. Richard Seymour tie-dye for the Patriots. TJ Vasher Cowboy. Chris Evans for the Bengals. There's Dak to 10, 7 on the print. Zebra is field level, I believe. Field level A-chain. Jones auto. Joseph 3 color. To 299 Marv. Malachi Corley auto. Caleb Silver. Brock Silver. Carter and Neighbors. And more. Puka on the Rook. This is blue checker. Keaton Rook. Gibbs Battle Blue. Klecko. Laporta on the blue. Panthers. Patty. Milo Eifler for, already forgot who Milo was for, the Jets. Case hit for the Jets. Justin Fields redemption going to the Bears. Stokes Packers. Sanat Commanders. Franklin Rome there. Caleb Blue to 35. Alt. Jalen Wright. McConkey. Case hit Stroud. Tony Richardson Inc. K9, that's to 24. Tune. Winslow for the Chargers. Bo Nix on the 9. Low for the Falcons, and then high for the Raiders. But here is the randomizer.
You say who and who?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Falcons and Raiders.
Yeah. Falcons, Raiders. So yeah, I knew you were gonna have it that queued up. This is a decent amount of slobbering. So Daniel taking the low, that's one blaster down, and then Raiders for Michael. Congrats, Daniel and Michael, on the high lows. And then we've got 3 left rights.
We're just gonna do left front, right back.
Left front, right back. Going 8. Or no, let's roll. Going 9. Right back. So back is going to be in the team pinnacle. That is Peyton Manning and Tyreek Hill. Right will be head-to-head Warren Sapp. The Bucks taking it, and then the Bills. And right. Let's see what else we got. The Chris Carter duel between the Eagles and the Vikings is the last one. That one's going Vikings. Oh, you've got your own for that? Okay, perfect. That one's going Vikings. Just worked out. Remember Chris Carter on the Eagles. All right. That will do it for the slobber. Let us get cleaned up and we'll be right back for the non-slobber. We got the flea left. The flea. Oh. Alright, last break. Time to get redemption on football. Flea Flicka. And we gotta get how many double shots? One? Uno. Alright, no more Savannah. What do we got? 1 and 2. Let me get the. If it loads. Or we can just look at me. Alright. 1 through 2. 2 is in the break. With Spectra. Haven't seen Spectra in a while. All right, happy Friday. Break 3 of the night. Late edition, the Flea Flicka 4-box. Featuring one high-end Spectra, Encore Phoenix, and award-winning double shot. Thanks everybody for jumping in. This one's straight up, no high-low. People are saying they can feel it. I don't know what they can feel, but let's find out. Good luck. You get the janitor crew in for some clean mat mojo. Maybe that's all it was. I definitely feel something. Surprise him, alright. Surprise. Grant wants to be surprised. Here we go. Alt. There's a surprise. Head to head. Steelers boys. Worthy Rook. Alt is Chargers. There you go, Grant. Surprise. Number match. I don't think this one's enough, unfortunately. 25 of 25. Go through the... That's a nice surprise to start. Chargers. Kittle for the Niners and Dan. 43 of 99. Pinnacle, Favre, and Elway. Newton. White for the Bucks. Bucks and Grant, 57. Grant collecting numbered cards so far. Base pack inbound, Bryce. Turner, more alt. How much alt can we get? Titans Inc. A rare sight for Vicky. And it's a duel. Jonathan Brooks and Garrett. Here's Patch. Feels thick. Taylor. That is CD for the boys. 65 of 199. Ricky and Theo. Hurts and Lamar. There's my boy, Roman Wilson. Put a mag on that base card. Orange, Javonte Williams. 44 on the print. Bryce Young, Panthers. Mariota, not who you want to see in a set. There's Marvin Harrison on the base, and Malik. All right, final pack. Jaden, and it's a random. Joe Milton. Who's he randoming against? Joe Milton. Grant versus McElroy on that one. Phoenix, double shot, Spectra to end. Here we go. Goff and Latham on the silver. Titans. Titans coming alive. Silver Stroud. Not bad. And there he is, Rome. The thick one. Who did the Steelers get? DK. There's Stingley Jones. There's Jamar. Very nice. Love seeing Bengals hits. There you go, Z. 159. And Baker. I think there's a numbered version of this. And it's Caleb for the Bears and Vicky. That is to 99. Nice. Caleb numbered. Mitchell. We're about to find McCarthy. But on an auto. More Bengals. There's Logan to 199. Definitely no Jonathan Brooks is in these products. I'll save all the thick ones for the end. Corum. Maurice. McCarthy's on the cover at least, Grant. Blue or purple? That is recent. Recent retiree. Card of 50. Dylan Lube. Alright, here's the string of thick ones. I think this one's filler. Silver Kyron. Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. Wave. Byron Murphy, Rook to 399. That is the Chickens. Alright. All thickies from here out. No ink. Not even a patch has been sniffed. Connor. And it is Franklin Broncos. Grant has finally connected on some ink. There you go, Grant. 55/99. There's Kelsey for Grant. 374 and Bucky base. There you go, Grant. That was a good pack. Filler. There's Drake. Patriots for Grant. And more alt. This on the red to 299. Puka for the Rams. That's Patch. Rams and Michael. I'm guessing last spot mojo there. Alex Singleton to 299 for the Broncos. And Rook. Here's Sutton. Allen. Jaden on the base. And Anthony Gold wrapping it on the green to 199. So far. All right, double shot and Spectra. This is the two where you want it to count. Warm up is over. Here we go. Warm up is over and it's going gold. And it's going Tutu Atwell for the Rams and Michael. 2/2 of 10 on the 2/2. No. That is beautiful. Don't get to see these every day. There you go, Z. Joe Burrow Genesis. Whew. All right. Spectra. Have you ever pulled a case hit out of Spectra? I don't think I have it either. Look at that. Can't. Conflicting. One person happy, the other one sad. Let's see if we can spread it here. All right. A lock for some cards. The Panthers in any product. 44 of 60. Monumental patch. There's Latu. Lassiter for the Texans. 7 of 60. Texans and Brian. Colts and Vicky. And more Dolphins. 2 of 50 on the Latu. Patrick Surtain. The nasty little, Not even sure what it is. Scopes. Black Scopes. On card. Very nice. Make sure. I'm not actually sure the correct opening orientation. I think this is it. Joe Montana, Niners, and Daniel. Nealand. 3 of 30 for the boys and Matt. That is Keon for the Billies and Vicky. And a very nice one. K-Rips and I are biased on this Leggett. Blue Disco to 50. That's going to Matt. Here you go, Matt. All right, final 2 packs. Stover. DeMarcus Ware for the boys. Niners up next. Charles Haley. With an incredible picture. That's a gross card. There you go, Dan. Tackling Elway there. Josh Hines Allen. Green scope for Grant. There's off the back. That is Quentin. Quentin, Chargers, and Grant to 75. Mahomes on the base. Amon-Ra patch for Vicky. Niners or not? Okay. There's Spectacle Amon-Ra. And then more Rams. Rams were the pick. Michael Brown with a sweet patch. Jeez. Three on the print. All right, let's take a look. Thanks everybody for jumping in, and we'll random right after. Gold for the Rams. Puka patch. Alt. There's Drake. Kelsey numbered. Franklin on the RPA. Derek Carr. Caleb to 99 for the Bears. Jamar. CD on the patch. Pollard. Spears duel. Alt 25. Lassiter, Brooks, Burrow on the Genesis. Sweet patch for Corum. Amon-Ra, Patty, Quentin. There's Hines. Haley on card. Ware. Alright, Grant. XL to 50. Keon patch. Nealand, Surtain to 35, and Latu. And let's do a quick. We've got left, right, front, back. Seven, right and back. Going to be Steelers on the head-to-head. And then the back was going to be Patriots, Ravens, and Broncos. All right, I see you, Grant. Thanks for jumping in. All right, everybody, that will do it for break number 3. We'll see you on the next one. All right, everybody, out before 8. Hope you guys have a great Friday, good weekend, and stay cool with all this roasting weather. We'll see you guys later. Check the IG. Marketing department has been working overtime on the graphics and the naming.